We're live Thursday night. And apparently we've learned something already. Demi should not experiment. Experiments and bad things happen. So it'll probably take a few minutes before people start chiming in. But yeah, I screwed stuff up. I hit the button. Totally my bad. So hope everyone's staying cool because, you know, it's swamp ass outside. So like in the summer, us spooky people, we just kind of crawl underneath the rock and just kind of lay there and hiss until October. So, but yeah, good evening. And welcome back to Guide to Spooky Empire. And tonight we have Robbie. Wait, let me get this click over. God damn, see, now they got me like all discombobulated. And we got, you know, Big Daddy Mike over there.
What's happening?
Seen you in a while, sir.
I know. Work.
Yeah, protecting and serving. I know.
Somebody's got to do it.
Someone's got to do it. All right,
let's. Love it, so not complaining.
Oh, let's see. All right, disclaimer. Just know that we are a fan-run webcast. We are not official employees of Spooky Empire. Any opinions expressed are based on our own experiences and not necessarily representative of those at Spooky. Do not hold Spooky responsible for anything we might say or do. I can't believe I gotta say this every single time, man. Also, this show is
responsible for what we say.
I know, right? We don't know what the fuck we're doing. Speaking of which, the show is not kid-friendly, so put the kids to bed. And if you are offended easily or don't like the word fuck, you may want to turn this webcast off now.
Oh, you said a bad word.
Oh, look. Oh, so now all of a sudden you've turned into, like, you know, Big Daddy Cop Mike?
Oh, hell
You gonna scold us now?
Oh, hell no. That's not even
Did it put $1 in that swear jar?
I'm the last one.
$1 in the swear jar. $1 in the swear jar. I love it. Oh man. All right. But yes, and if you have not noticed, we have moved over to a new YouTube channel. We need 100 subscribers before we can actually claim the name, so I can't say youtube.com Ultimate Guide to Spooky until we have 100 subscribers. So please subscribe, get your friends to subscribe, and we can actually get our official vanity name. Okay, actually, we were going to start off tonight. Mike, actually, Big Daddy Mike was going to start us off tonight. George Romero, unfortunately, passed away recently, and George Romero was a big column of the spooky community. I'll let Mike take that.
Okay, wow, put me on the spot first. Okay, so yeah, as we all know, George passed away this year, 77 years old. And if you don't know who George Romero is, you don't need to be watching this cast.
Go the fuck away.
But in all seriousness, George has been responsible for, quote unquote, the entire zombie genre. Even though he was the first to admit that he was not the inventor of the zombies. He got his inspiration from watching movies himself. That had to deal with The Walking Dead and voodoo, and he just happened to turn it on its head, and now everybody looks at him as the godfather of the zombie movie, which I totally agree with. But yeah, George passing this year was a big kick in the nuts. He's one that I actually would hope would come back to Spooky, because the last time he was there, fucking great, and I love getting a chance to talk to him. Unfortunately, I didn't get to get his autograph, but talking to him nonetheless, that was in and of itself was probably one of the best experiences that I've had.
Yeah, I think he's been there, I want to say twice, at least at Spooky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And anyone that's met him has had nothing but great things to say about him. He was always willing to talk to people and explain to people, what his thought processes were with making the movies. And like I said, he's the first one to say, even though people said that he is the quote unquote godfather, creator of the zombie genre, he's the first one to say that he wasn't. He actually took that idea from a movie he watched, which, if I'm not mistaken, was called White Zombie, which was an old black
one of the original back in the 30s.
Yeah. Yeah, and it actually had to deal with voodoo and not so much the living dead, but how they were portrayed as as zombie-like, because they were actually originally called ghouls, is what he called them. He never called them
Yeah, the
zombies.
word zombie didn't come until later on.
Yeah, he actually referred to them as ghouls, which is actually what the technical term of a ghoul is, you know, that eats human flesh. So, but he's the first one to say that he never called them zombies. That was a
Yeah.
catch on later, like you said.
Yeah, actually, in Night of the Living Dead, which was his first zombie movie, if you actually watch Night of the Living Dead, they never say the word zombie. They say the dead, the undead. They never ever once. They say living dead. They never say the word zombie. And I mean, and if it wasn't for George, Spooky would not have a zombie walk, because I mean, we wouldn't have Bill Hinsman, who is, you know, just the god patron saint of. If anyone has been to Spooky for a while, Bill Hinsman, absolute force of nature, and he'd let off the zombie walk every single year. And I have it on pretty decent authority that there actually is going to be a really awesome Romero tribute at Spooky this year.
I hope so, because like I said, he's one of those that if you love any type of horror movie, you probably watch something of his. And he didn't just do, like I said, the Night of the Living Dead. He's got, God, screen credits out the yank. I mean, Creep Show, Tales from the Crypt. I mean, the list goes on. It's, you see, he's got a bunch of stuff, and I was just looking at it earlier to try and give a little, you know, a little of his backstory. But he's,
yeah, if you've been to Spooky at all, then you know all about his backstory.
Yeah,
you know, like everything's done.
You know, he's got.
If it's got
least,
of the dead, then it's always Romero.
Yeah, he's got at least 12 credits where he's a producer, 27 as the writer, 20 of him being a director. For those that don't know the movie The Crazies, he did the original and the remake, which actually I thought The Crazies was a great movie, the way it was played out, especially the remake. That's something that if you look at it and you see it, you go, could something like that really happen? But
I absolutely love both of them.
You know, I actually dug The Crazies for what it was, not so much because of it being quote unquote horror, but because of the psychological aspect of it, which really screwed with you.
Okay, all right. And Robbie, actually, we actually had a big announcement this week. Richard freaking Dreyfuss, man!
Yes, so excited about that. Oh my gosh, you guys! Seriously, growing up. What About Bob? It's just such a great film. Of course, among, Close Encounters and Jaws and a million other credits that he's got to his name. But I'm super stoked to meet him. Apparently he's only ever done 2 conventions before this one, which makes me feel like it's kind of special, maybe that he's wanting to get out and maybe meet more of his fans, and I think it's going to be, a really, really cool. And actually, coincidentally, Mondo is putting out their limited edition Jaws soundtrack with ocean blue vinyl. Oh my God, dude, amazing. And it ships in October, so I ordered mine because I'm gonna get it signed. That's going to be really awesome. And, just a legend, and it's cool to have, just how you had mentioned, George Romero before and John Carpenter and these amazing, celebrities that Spookies is known to have, to add Richard Dreyfuss. This is huge.
Yeah. And my thing with Richard Dreyfuss, and I made this comment before that I made a post about it, actually. I said, there are movie stars and there are actors. He is an actor. Okay. He's one of those that you go to a movie and if he's in it, it's gonna be good. You got actors come and go. I mean, you got your guys like, what's the It Boy that was in High School Musical, whatever his name is.
It Boy?
The It Boy?
Zac Efron, that's his name.
Zac Efron. Oh, okay.
Okay, see, he's a star. Okay, he hasn't, guys like Dreyfus, they're actors.
Different caliber for sure. Yeah. Absolutely.
So definitely stoked to see him actually making the con circuit, and I wasn't aware that this is probably his 2nd or 3rd convention, which is, like you said, that's even more fantastic because we're in on the ground floor level with him.
Yeah. Also, we were able to get our sponsors, Har and Sons. We're able to get some information on.
Har and Sons.
Yay! The previous prices on his autographs. It looks like he was charging $70 for an autograph and $60 for a photo. But we don't have any more details as if he's just going to do Froggy or if he's going to do pictures at the table. So just make sure you guys stay tuned to more information on that. And of course, the other celebrities that they've been announcing as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I mean, it's basically like about 70. You figure, so just start putting your money away. You know, so just figure it's going to be about that.
Yeah, he's one of those that you would definitely want to pay that for because, like I said, he's not one that does conventions.
Yeah, it's rare. It's one of those rare ones for sure.
Yeah, and he's definitely a big name, big legend in the industry. So getting his is definitely something you probably want.
Yeah. All right. And speaking of guest requests, we did check the Spooky page just to see who you guys are requesting. And to be perfectly honest, much of it is pretty much the same old, same old. I mean, everywhere from, let's see, Linda Blair to Doug Bradley to Bruce Campbell, Rico Browning. And these are all great actors, don't get me wrong. We've seen them before. Chris Sarandon, Tim Capello, Robert Englund. Again, you know, it's like, oh, okay, that's great. However, I did see 2 requests that I thought were rather interesting, and I just wanted to bring up. One, and I'm not going to say the guy's name because I'm not going to out him, but someone actually asked for Grumpy Cat, first of all. Yeah, and okay, now this one I don't even know, but the 2 guys from the Sonic commercial.
Oh, the guys in the car drinking the milkshakes.
Yeah, they're actually pretty funny if you watch their commercials. I don't know who they are. Yeah, but
I don't know. This isn't the right convention for that. I mean, don't they have something for like
a Grumpy Cat? Come on, man.
Yeah, YouTube stars. Like conventions like that's what they would be doing, right?
Yeah, the Sonic guys would be more like Tampa Bay MegaCon or something like that. That's more what I'd see that, man.
Cat. Let's be honest. But the other request I did see, which I thought was really interesting, and I want to do this proper now and not end the stupid broadcast. But somebody requested this guy.
Well, he's free to come now if he wants.
Ooh.
He is. I'm sure his schedule has opened up extensively.
Yeah,
so
he lives in Florida. I mean, it's really not. You know, hook him up a Joy Fatone. Looks like he needs a hot dog.
So someone actually requested OJ, and if I remember correctly, he actually did do a convention out in Vegas. I don't remember which one, but here's the thing: just what's that? Lock up your wife, lock up your daughter. Hide your wife, hide your kids.
Oh, stop it! That song gets stuck in my head. Don't do that.
God, yeah. All right, and Mike has some of the authors and stuff to tell us about.
Yeah, I was looking at the.
Yeah, they just announced the authors.
They only got 2 guys listed up there now, but I know in the past they've had quite a few. And right now they have Christopher Golden and Edward Lee listed. And looking at both of these guys and what they're Edward Lee, I want to say that the In Which Horror, that sounds really familiar. Like I've either heard about it or read it or something, and that one sticks out to me. So I'm definitely looking forward to going and seeing him. And if they have some of the other authors that they've had there before, Lynn Gibson, if you're into vampires, she has a series of books that are vampire related, based out of New Orleans.
I've heard of her.
Yeah, she's actually a really, really nice person to actually talk to, and she'll tell you about her books, and so she's actually really cool. I met her and her husband. Her husband's a big cigar smoker. so you know, that's my in right there.
Oh yeah.
But no, the authors they've been getting more authors, and showcasing more authors that are actually in the genre, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, and Robbie, if I'm not mistaken, has some info about the film festival. We got the announcement of the film festival today, as a matter of fact.
Yes, we did, and I did notice that this time they're calling it International Film Festival, which I thought was, I'm not sure if I caught that last time, but okay. International Film Festival, which would be really cool because then you get, anybody can really, submit a movie, which would be awesome if we can get some really cool foreign films in there. That'd be neat. So yeah, I mean, the information, obviously, you know, on the Spooky Empire webpage, look for Film Festival. There is a submission deadline. That deadline is August 25th. And then they have different price tiers depending on the length of the movie. So they have a micro short film. So anything 1 minute to 10 minutes. And then they have another category is the short films, which are 11 to 30. And then feature films is anything 31 minutes and over. Okay. So they're going to have awards, prizes. Obviously, they're going to be, you know, screening films that whole weekend during the convention. They don't have the schedule out yet, but I'm sure the closer we get to it, that'll definitely be coming out. So very exciting because those films are always fun.
Do you know what are?
Do we have any?
Tell everybody the prices on what the submissions are.
I want to say the micro short was $5, the short films was $15, and the feature I want to say is $45, but I didn't jot that down.
So if you got a movie, it's not a lot to get
not a lot at all. No.
Yeah,
it's affordable. Definitely affordable if you want to just throw your movie in there, and a great audience. You know, when you get people in there to watch the movies.
I know we went and we watched a couple of them last year, and they were
at the Hyatt too, which is great. The Hyatt has a great good rooms for that, plenty of space. We also watched several films last time, and they were definitely a lot of fun.
Now, do we know who's hosting it by chance?
I didn't see that on the actual webpage. I know that. Yeah.
Okay. Then we'll
definitely get that information out as soon as they say something and hash that one down. We'll share that, and of course Tattoo Festival if.
Okay, well, our local resident OJ. No, just go back to OJ for a second. We've got a local OJ expert here, and according to him, his parole terms might not let him leave Nevada. And Dennis Hoff from the Moonlight Bunny Ranch apparently wants to hire him, so he may have a job. So. So he may not be able to come out to Spooky. I mean, if he's going to be highlighting that.
He wants to hire him as a bodyguard for the girl? What's going on there?
I don't know. I don't know. He might be a special menu item there. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'd like to see what that menu item is. Okay.
Black
girl, OJ. I don't know how that's gonna look.
You know what? There's a fetish for everybody, man, and some women may want to be with a alleged killer. So.
I've heard that people are in love with Charlie Manson, so you never know.
Yeah, absolutely. But his parole may not let him leave Nevada. But he also was he was scheduled for a horror con in California once upon a time. So who knows? Wow. But switching gears here. Got some news this week and some of you that have been to Spooky for a while, you might remember Terry Cruikshank that did the dolls. If you remember in the back, he had the huge thing. Hang on, let me just actually do the screen share real quick and hit the right button. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Now, if you remember these dolls were a staple at Spooky for quite a while. Terry unfortunately passed away in 2013. And thanks to Lee Lambert, he posted it on Spooky page, and he wanted to bring it up. Terry Cruikshank, who also with his wife Cathy, were always at Spooky with their table of handmade horror dolls, and they would always donate several for the prizes at the VIP party. And if some of you remember, every character that's been at Spooky, every horror icon has had a doll done of them, including Petey. Following Terry's passing, Cathy attended a con close to home where she sold off most of Terry's remaining inventory. Rather than let someone else continue making the dolls, the molds were destroyed. Cathy only has a few remaining dolls that she has listed on eBay. Now, we will put the link not only on our Facebook page, but we'll put it in the description and in the chat as well. So you guys can check out the dolls and have like these very awesome, one-of-a-kind. And like I said, it's a part of Spooky history. And Terry would yeah.
I'm thinking that Vincent Price doll.
Yeah. Oh, he did a great job on so many. I mean, if you can think of a horror icon, he's done it. He's done it. So, I mean, definitely, guys, Spooky Empire family, give his dolls one last look over for good before they're gone. So that's something you guys may want to do there.
Okay, is it me, or does the Bride of Frankenstein look a lot like Laura?
Okay. You may have been working some double errors. Okay.
I can see that.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, I've seen them with their face painted before, so yeah, that I can see her looking like that. That's actually something really cool.
Yeah, Rob's watching the chat room, and he just said that he did a really cool Wednesday Addams doll, like for the VIP party one time, and that was really, Lisa Loring signed it. And like I said, a lot of these dolls were signed. There's a lot of pictures out there of, like, the what? Yeah, apparently Lisa Loring charged him to sign the doll, but that's a whole nother conversation. We're gonna try not to be negative. You can't be negative. You might offend somebody. Speaking of being negative, we have a little bit of drama on the horizon. If you guys have seen it at all, Wizard World. Now, Wizard World is one of these big mega conglomerates that are coming in, these big corporate cons that are coming in and trying to swallow up the little guy. And as you know, Spooky has been run, it's been family run, and it's a small business and has been since its inception years and years and years ago. And unfortunately, a lot of us that have been in the con circuit for a while have seen how, like, it's like Godzilla versus Bambi, with these big, huge cons coming in and just smashing the little guy. Wizard World, and it's a nice blow for cons like Spooky. Wizard World has tried now twice to throw a con in Orlando, and for the second year in a row, canceled. Which is, like I said, very amusing. And it's a big win for guys like Spooky, because it's just like, that's like Spooky just going, fuck you. So it's nice to see that, all these big cons that are coming to Orlando, it's nice to see that at least one second year in a row has figured, oh, we can't come in on this territory.
Well,
so
see,
that's nice.
Here's the thing with Wizard World. If you look at all of their conventions, they've got Philly, they've got New York, they've got, and don't get me wrong, they do bring in the star power, but you're talking Orlando, where you basically have other things: Universal, Disney, SeaWorld. Then you have the conventions that go on here anyway, and now you're going to try and bring in another convention on top of what's already here. And some people are just like, that might be a bit too much. You're kind of overdoing the market share a little bit. You get somebody that goes to MegaCon, Tampa Bay MegaCon, then you've got Ren Fair, then you've got, there's just too much, in my opinion.
I agree.
Saturated. Agreed.
Yeah, and then that's why, for cons like Spooky, this is a big win for them when, Wizard World is just like, oh, okay, we go somewhere else. So that's awesome. So it's just nice to see. Anyway, Robbie also has some info about some of our Spooky family, and turns out, like, webcasts are like the big thing now. Coffee Time with Satan.
Oh my God, you guys, have you seen this? Because it's fucking awesome. I love the Bubba movie, and to see Mitch bring Satan to the coffee shop of horrors, it's just fucking cool, man. It's cool to see, like you said, Spooky family just getting together and making something fucking awesome with local people, using local artists, and it's just really chill. They're just hanging out, talking shit. Him and his outcasts, and some of our favorite outcasts. He's got Matt Allen on there. J.D. Ellis did some of the makeup, and you got Erica, one of my faves, in there. So it's really cool. It's funny. It's really funny, and I'm really looking forward to that third episode that's coming out soon. And apparently, it's being edited right now by Sam Gaffin, which he did the Killer Robots.
Killer Robots.
Yeah, so that's gonna be fucking awesome. So you guys make sure you check it out, and check out anything Mitch does is I like a lot. He's just such a really pleasant dude,
he's out of his mind.
He is, but he's fucking always super nice to me. Like, he's just always, he's got that energy. It's infectious. And when you see him on Coffee Time with Satan, it's like, dude, he's like the perfect fucking Satan. He's just funny, and he's witty. It's just him. So I really like it a lot. So you guys definitely check it out. It's on YouTube. Coffee Time with
We'll put the link in and all that good stuff. Yeah. Now we are in talks now to have Satan on the podcast as a special guest.
Nice.
However, his agent has told us, and these are his words: payment required is barbed wire, Cool Ranch Doritos, and a jar of elephant placenta. That last one's going to be a little.
Yeah.
We got to get to work here now.
So.
Hey, I'll supply the Cool Ranch Doritos.
Oh, see, I already got that. Yeah, no. See, that's the whole thing, Mike. You were late, so you got to get the elephant placenta. That's your job. You get the shit job now.
Right.
No, but that'd be fucking cool to have him on. That would be definitely. If you don't want to be offended, definitely. Watch that.
Yeah. If triggered. Okay.
Yes. No.
I'd love to get some Westboro Baptist people on here, protest against Satan. That would be great. Oh, we need to protest. Oh, God, that's it. We need to protest Satan. That's spooky. That's going to be awesome. Anyway, I also wanted to, speaking of webcasts and such, and like I said, apparently it's a big trend now. These guys might look a little familiar as well. Let's see, now that I've actually got the hang of this. Look at them. They got nachos. They got porn. They got, I'm assuming that's alcohol there. They're doing something.
Nachos and porn? What the fuck is that?
I know. Apparently, we're doing it wrong, man.
We are doing it wrong. We need to get together like that is what it is.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And that's something that we're looking into right now. That's Sid Graves. Most of you know him from Cemetery Prince. And down the end there, that's, I don't know. That guy looks a little familiar. Looks like a homeless guy.
He looks
there.
like Mike.
Yeah, he looks like little Mike. But bigger. So apparently they're doing something that's called That Spooky Show. That's, I guess, official spooky sanctions since you got Petey there. But yeah, they're putting something together, obviously a lot more professional than us, because look at them. They got a soundboard and laptops and everything. I know, look, they got wires. What's up with that? We don't have
probably have assistants and shit.
I know, right? I want some PAs, man. So apparently we're doing it wrong, and I don't have a link or anything yet, but it's something you just might want to keep an eye out for, because, I mean, who knows? I mean, and I think that's a beer in front of Petey, and we all know Drunk Petey is fun Petey, so it'd be very interesting to hear what Drunk Petey has to say on the air. So that could be very, very interesting, something to keep an eye out for.
Oh, yeah.
I can provide a bucket of beer, so we'll be good there.
Okay, that's good. All right. Well, and some of you know that San Diego was this week, San Diego Comic-Con, where there's a lot of stuff that was going on. And just to give you a little bit into horror news and what's going on in the digital horror world, Mike, you've dug up some stuff on San Diego and what happened out there?
Yeah, San Diego, I mean, it's got its good and its bad, but from everything that I've seen and looked at, this year is going to be huge as far as sci-fi and horror goes. I mean, your American Horror Story is coming back out again with a new show. The Strain is actually, I don't know if anyone's watching The Strain, but we are here. They're actually in their last season, and I'm looking forward to see how that one plays out. There's a new show on called Midnight Texas.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, and that looks really good. So, I mean, it seems that this year out at San Diego Comic-Con, they've been putting out a lot more of the darker side of the fandom. I mean, there's been a lot of horror-related stuff and a lot of, let's not say horror-related stuff. Let's just say stuff that is not the norm for San Diego Comic-Con. You know, they usually have all their superhero and X-Men, and which is great. I love that too. But I also love that they are, shows like Midnight Texas that are out. The Strain is out for its last season. If you watch Sleepy Hollow, unfortunately, Sleepy Hollow is, they got canceled, so they're going to be in their last season. Which, I thought Sleepy Hollow was a great show, but there's a lot of stuff coming out. I'm trying to think, what is the name of the next? I'm trying to see what the name of the next American Horror Story was.
Oh, Cult.
Oh, yeah, and I'm definitely looking forward to see how that goes. Lucifer is coming back out. I don't know if anyone has.
Yeah, that looked kind of odd. I'm not sure of the name. I'm into that. I don't know
if anyone's been watching Lucifer, but Lucifer is coming back out starting this October, and that's a really good show. If the play on the devil leaving hell and working in Los Angeles. Very great show. So
yeah, I'm curious about that that Texas vampire.
Yeah, Texas, Midnight Texas. Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch the first episode this weekend when I get a chance to.
Yeah, I heard it's from is it Charlene Harris, the lady that wrote True Blood?
Yeah, what did she write? Was she the True Blood lady or?
Yeah, I think she's True Blood. She wrote the True Blood series, so I'm interested to see.
I know my oldest daughter.
Yes, suck it.
Yeah, my oldest daughter loves her books. So she's done like you said, the True Blood. So if you love True Blood, you're probably gonna love this.
Yeah, the only thing that I'm kind of weary about is that it's on NBC. So that means no boobs.
Yeah.
No boobs.
No boobs. Sorry, then it's out. Oh, no boobs, they're out.
They gotta make their. I don't know. Wait. I take that back because lately, even the big three, ABC, NBC, CBS, they've been broadcasting some stuff, and I know we were watching something either yesterday or today, as a matter of fact, and they were like, "Yeah, eat a bag of this, eat a bag of what? Bag of dicks," and we had to pause it, rewind. I was like, "Did he just say eat a bag of dicks?" I was like, "Yeah, he did." It's like, "Holy."
Yeah, but they could mean like go eat a bag of Richards or something,
No,
because dicks are allowed. You can say dicks on network television because apparently,
like I said,
it means something else.
Like I said, they've been getting away with a lot on broadcast TV lately. So
okay, well, you know what? Now we've got the title for this webcast right now: a bag of Richards.
Eat a bag of Richards.
But yeah, that's one that we're definitely looking forward to seeing is Midnight Texas.
Well, I know that yeah, San Diego had something. I know they had a couple of exhibits out there. I know they had the American Horror Story one. They always have their Walking Dead exhibit. Yeah. One of the things that I saw, there was a promotion for the new It with Pennywise, and they had some hashtag contest going on where you could go, if you saw Pennywise, send a picture or something like that.
Yeah, what it was a scavenger hunt. And what you had to do was you had to go throughout the con, and there would be all these different clues of where you could find Pennywise, and you had to find him before he found, quote unquote, the losers or the people that he was trying to get. And if you found him, then you got a little swag bag of stuff, related to it, from the.
Was it actually the Skarsgård guy? Was it actually him or?
No, it wasn't. It was like I said, it was someone else dressed up as Pennywise.
Okay, gotcha.
So, but it was. I mean, they did the same thing with Stranger Things.
Oh yeah.
When that was first coming out, promote it. Where's Will? Got to find Will. So you went on a scavenger hunt to find Will, and basically that's what this one was a scavenger hunt. To find.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Are you wearing pants? What the hell was that?
No.
Yes,
we just got a flash of too much Mike, didn't we?
No, if they had a.
Did we get a bag of Richards? A flash of Richard there?
Yeah, flash a bag of Richards. But no, this one was a scavenger hunt to find Pennywise. And
that's awesome.
And then you got a.
I wouldn't fly here, but that sounds cool.
Oh yeah, that was going to be my point. Like if you try that in Florida, clowns of Florida, yeah.
Well, we don't fuck around like that.
Something like that could go here, but I don't think it should be clowns because there are some folks that are deathly afraid of clowns.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, we already have the spooky bingo. So hey,
There you go. That's true. That's true.
You could add Pennywise to the card.
That's true, because I'm sure there's going to be a ton of them. I bet you there's going to be a sexy Pennywise, too, because we all know, regardless of what's out there, I don't know what rule it is, 63, whatever, but there's always a sexy version of whatever costume you could think of. I mean, I've even seen...
Sexy fetus?
That's
sexy tampon? Oh, yeah.
Sexy pizza?
Sexy poo.
Yeah, but that might be a thing. I don't know. That could be, like, something,
I'm sorry.
Not sure, but it sounds like it could be
sexy tampon. Okay, that's where you lost. The question is
then we'll have to tell him.
Was the tampon used in sexy, or was it, still in the?
Oh yeah. No, see, we're gonna have to tell you about peanut butter and jelly wipes at some point.
Oh God.
Because period poops, they are a thing. But anyway, we won't go there. Anyway, let's lighten the topic a little bit.
How do you lighten the topic after that?
Oh, like casino night. We'll talk about casino night and the charity, and just a reminder what that's all about. You know, gambling. There you go. And I'll hand that over to Robbie.
Yeah, gambling. I mean, who doesn't love gambling with celebrities?
And tampons.
I've unfortunately always been working or like just not able to make it there. Also, I'm not huge on gambling because I'm scared I'm just gonna lose like everything. But I hear it's really, really a lot of fun, especially when you get the celebrities playing also at the tables. This year they're having roulette, blackjack, Texas Hold'em, and craps. And they're holding it this year. They're having it on Friday, which is October 27th at 8 o'clock. They do have some. What's that?
It's on Friday this time.
Yeah, Friday this time. Yeah. Well, because Saturday's VIP party, so you know you want to make sure that the celebrities are able and the guests get to do all of the things. Obviously. They do have some rules on the Spooky Empire webpage. So if you look up the poker tournament, they do have some age restrictions, and I think there's a buy-in as well. Let me see. The charity it's going to is a portion of the proceeds go to SECO organization. It's here in Orlando. It's the Conductive Education Center of Orlando. So I mean, you can't beat it. You're having fun, you're meeting cool people, you're hanging out with celebrities, you're playing games, and you're contributing to charity. So you really can't go wrong. If you like that sort of thing, you're good at it, by all means.
There you go. And I just want to thank you guys that have joined in the chat, because and Rob's handling the chat as usual, and of course talking about God knows what the hell Rob's talking about. But all I saw was something about OJ. As long as OJ wears whatever he wants, I was like, okay,
at the cat house. You missed that one. Yeah. Talking about him working at the cat house.
Okay. All right, you're on top of that, so good. I'm just, the first thing I thought was OJ in a French maid outfit. I don't know why. So I may or may not have problems.
It's just disturbing.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
Sorry, I thought that was funny. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a squirrel.
Since Dandridge is on vacation.
Ooh, squirrel.
Yeah, Dandridge is on vacation. So.
Yes.
Squirrel. Shiny. Sorry. See, this is why you guys should like when that spooky show comes on, because obviously we're a bunch of juvenile idiots. So you might want to watch that if you want official information. We're sitting here with shiny toys
adults, and talking
sexy
about
tampons and yeah. The last big thing that I did want to talk about, we're going to keep it relatively short tonight. The Friday the 13th event that we alluded to last weekend. This Sunday, now if you have 13X Studios on Facebook, all the info is on the 13X Studios Facebook. Sunday, they're doing a webcast, a live webcast at Gods and Monsters, and it's Todd and Rick, and what the heck did they call it? Spitting Blood with Rick and Todd. It's going to be Sunday at 7 p.m. It's on Facebook Live, so just go to the 13X Studio Facebook page. They're going to be talking about everything that's happening at the Friday the 13th event. Now, we're going to be at the Friday the 13th event at Gods and Monsters. We've decided we're just going to show up in our PJs. So some of us sleep naked, so, I mean, and Mike... Yeah, and Mike's going to protect us because he's Brute Squad, so he can't arrest us for public indecency or anything. We got the loophole because he's one of us.
One of us.
Yeah. So we can't get arrested for public indecency, just, FYI. Because we're kind of grandfathered in. But yes, we will be hosting a spooky meet and greet for Spooky Fam, so you guys can come on out. We'll be doing a webcast. We'll be doing giveaways and prizes. And we're talking about it now, but I think we're going to do a Best PJs contest. I don't know if we're going to do blanket forts or a pillow fight or coloring pages. It's going to be something juvenile, but we're going to have some cool prizes. And
we should definitely have a game of some sort.
Yeah. Well, maybe hunt, a scavenger hunt for sexy tampon or something. Mike, are you going to find the sexy tampon so you can get the big prize?
I'm not looking for tampons. I'm not searching for tampons. No. Nope, I draw the line there.
You know, here's the thing. I mean, Mike's grossed out, but I mean, if you've been to Spooky, we've found worse things around the pool.
Yeah.
So that's all I got to say about that.
But no, jelly time.
You know, and you know what? Should we no, you know what? We're just going to leave that out there. You know what? Look up peanut butter jelly wipes. It's not Blue Waffle, so it's okay. You know what? Some people just might. There's something for everybody out there, you know? So, but yeah, but we're going to be doing this stuff live. We're not sure who of us is going to be there, but there's going to be a bunch of us there. We're probably going to be drinking and, you know, wearing PJs and who knows? God knows what. But yeah, check out this Facebook page. They are doing a live webcast, like I said, Sunday at 7 p.m. It's called Spitting Blood with Rick and Todd. And it'll be at Gods and Monsters. So you can find out all the information about the Gods and Monsters event Friday the 13th. So
yeah, I want to say, you know, this might be like the premier Spooky Empire family Friday the 13th celebration.
I agree.
For Central Florida. This is going to be huge. These guys have some crazy cool shit lined up for this event, and I'm stoked. I haven't been to the new location yet, but I hear it's amazing, and they have a really cool bar, so I'm really looking forward to that one. That's going to be good.
Oh, yeah. We were just at that bar this weekend, as a matter of fact. And if you're into, like, Mad Max and Tank Girl and post-apocalyptic, you know, Blade Runner kind of stuff, you'll love the bar. The bar is just freaking amazing. I mean, they go all out. The detail is everywhere. And apparently they're going to be, like, decorating for Friday the 13th, and there's going to be Camp Blood stuff everywhere. So FYI. All right. I think that about wraps it up for everything this week, I believe. And unless there's something I forgot that Big Daddy Mike, did we forget anything?
I'm looking right now. I don't see us forgetting anything. I will say, for those of you that don't have your rooms, hurry up and get your rooms, because...
Oh, dude.
Good point.
If you haven't gotten your room yet, you might be shit out of luck. If not, about to be shit out of luck, because I've already spoken to several people that, you know, Thursday night rooms are done. Some, you know, depending on what you're looking for, Sunday night rooms might be done. So if you haven't gotten your hotel room, you're, you know, slacking.
Haha, you're sleeping in the parking garage.
Yeah, basically. They don't require a deposit when you when you reserve a room at Hyatt, but they do take like half of it or something like the week before. So you know, make your reservation. If you need to cancel it, just make sure, you know, you set yourself a reminder and do it like 10 days out. So you're not, you know, losing out or anything.
Because if you're not staying at the hotel, we're going to make fun of you. Just so you know.
Well, you're not going to be where the cool kids are, so what the fuck? What's the point?
That's right. So at 2 o'clock in the morning, when we're doing fun stuff, and you're like, oh, I got to go back to my hotel, we're just going to point and laugh at you.
In the morning, we'll be going downstairs in the slippers and the robes and the PJs.
Oh, that's when the party really starts. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I got to pull
straight.
a Mo. Because Mo does that. I got to pull a Mo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, he's about due for a show as well, as a matter of fact. But yeah, there we go. So that's everything for this week. And this guy needs a name. I like this guy. Ha ha. Where does she get those wonderful toys? Okay, but thank you everyone for tuning in. Sorry about the glitch at the beginning. This will be up on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the Facebook page, and anything that you think that we should be talking about, man, then just comment on the Facebook page and we'll bring it up. So thank you guys for tuning in, and
eat a bag of Richards.
Eat a bag of Richards.
Bag of Richards. Woo!